You've probably heard one of two things about blood sugar. The first is that somewhere out there, the right supplement is waiting to fix everything for you. The second is that supplements are a complete waste of money, and the only thing that truly matters is how you eat and how you move. Here's what almost no one tells you. Both of those statements contain a piece of the truth, and both of them standing alone are quietly leading good people in the wrong direction. Because the answer was never on one side or the other. It was sitting in the space between them the entire time. If you've struggled with energy crashes in the middle of the afternoon, cravings that show up out of nowhere, or numbers that seem to climb no matter what you try, you already know how confusing this world has become.
One article tells you to cut every carb you can find.
The next one says carbs were never the real problem. One expert swears by a single capsule taken every morning. Another calls the entire supplement industry a scam built on hope. And somewhere in the middle of all that noise is you. Tired, a little frustrated, and quietly wondering if you're the one who keeps getting it wrong. You're not. The confusion isn't a personal failure, and it isn't a sign that you lack discipline. It's the natural result of a modern world flooded with contradictory advice, hidden food traps in products you'd never suspect, and solutions that only ever tell you half the story before asking for your trust. That's the real enemy here. Not you, not your willpower, and not any single food sitting on your plate. The enemy is the confusion itself. If this feels familiar, do me a quick favor before we go further. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from, and whether you know someone who has been caught in this exact same loop. I read more of those than you'd think, and they remind me how common this struggle really is. So let's take the two biggest myths and break them apart, one at a time. The first myth is that a supplement, all by itself, can carry the entire weight of your metabolic health. It can't. No capsule has ever outworked a daily routine built on broken sleep, constant stress, and meals that send glucose surging hour after hour. When people expect a single pill to do all the heavy lifting, something quiet happens. They slowly stop paying attention to the very habits that shape their blood sugar in the first place. Months pass. Nothing changes the way they hoped. And then the supplement gets the blame for not working, when the honest truth is that it was never given a fair chance to begin with. The second myth is the exact opposite extreme. It's the belief that lifestyle alone is always enough, and that anything sold in a bottle is automatically worthless. This one feels responsible. It feels disciplined and grown up, but it quietly ignores something important about how your body actually operates beneath the surface. Here's where it gets interesting. Your blood sugar isn't controlled by one simple switch you can flip on or off. It's the result of dozens of small processes happening at the same moment. How quickly glucose enters your bloodstream after a meal, how sensitively your cells respond to insulin, how much stored sugar your liver quietly releases overnight while you sleep, and how efficiently your body clears all of it away afterward. Your daily lifestyle choices influence every single one of those steps. But certain natural ingredients have also been studied for their potential to support some of those same pathways from a completely different angle. Think about it like this. Imagine your metabolism as a wide moving river. Your habits, what you eat, how often you move, how well you sleep, how much stress you carry. Those are the banks of that river. They decide its shape and where the water is allowed to flow. That foundation comes first, and nothing on earth fully replaces it. But specific ingredients, the kind found in carefully formulated support formulas, work more like small adjustments made along the way. They don't redirect the entire river. They gently support the current your habits have already set in motion. This is the part most people completely miss. Supplements and lifestyle were never competitors fighting for the same job. They were always meant to pull in the same direction. A strong routine gives those ingredients something real to support. And the right ingredients may help reinforce the work your routine is already quietly doing every day. One without the other isn't a full plan. It's only ever half of a strategy. That's exactly why the people who see the most steady, consistent results rarely belong to just one camp. They're not the ones chasing a miracle in a bottle and ignoring everything else. And they're not the ones proudly refusing all support out of pure principle, convinced that needing help is a weakness. They're the ones who understand a quieter truth, that real metabolic health is never built from a single move. It's built in layers, slowly, over time. And this is where a thoughtful support option can finally fit into the picture in a way that makes sense. Not as a cure for anything, Not as a replacement for healthy habits and never ever as a reason to ignore your doctor, but simply as one more layer inside a smarter, more complete routine. Many modern blood sugar support formulas are built around ingredients that have drawn genuine scientific curiosity, plant compounds and botanical extracts studied for their role in supporting healthy glucose metabolism as part of a balanced lifestyle. When something like that is paired with steady daily habits, balanced meals, regular movement, better sleep, and less chronic stress, you're no longer asking one tool to do absolutely everything on its own. You're giving your body support from more than one direction at the same time, which is far closer to how it was designed to be cared for. That single shift in thinking is what changes everything. You stop asking yourself supplement or lifestyle as if you're forced to pick a winner. And you start asking a far better question instead. How do I make them work together? That question is more powerful because it's the only one that actually reflects how your body truly operates. So if today's video helped you see this in a new way, here's your next step. Take a look at the first pinned comment just below this video, where I've left more information about the kind of support option we talked about today, including its ingredients and how it's designed to fit into a healthy routine, rather than replace one. Keep building your foundation. Stay curious about the small adjustments along the way. And remember this above everything else. The truth about blood sugar support was never about choosing a side. It was always about understanding how the pieces fit together. I'll see you in the next one.